Is internationalizing a lot. Prices are always in a flux, you know. It's like, I think we did a price video in 2017 already, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. About 6 months ago. 2017
is coming to a close, and we're going into 2018. Some people have written in talking about prices. So we're having almuerzo in Cuenca. We're having baked fish fillets, and this is the side dishes, which is really interesting. It's got little chips with kind of a fry sauce or what have you, and some kind of fruity tea. Prices are always, the thing you gotta understand is they're always in a flux. In other words, you know, things can be up, things can be down. So, muchas gracias.
Wow. Gracias.
Sopa.
That looks delicious.
Looks like potato soup and noodles. Potato and noodle soup. So I took the potatoes out and gave them to Angie because they're inflammatory.
Show my bowl.
Extra double potato. It's a potato kind of a day for Angie. And I'm going to push it. I'm going to push the outer boundaries here and have some noodles. So we're getting a multiple course meal lunch here, so it's a little higher at $4. And yeah, I'm not going to eat all the noodles. Yeah, Cuenca is internationalizing all the time, whether it's in a flux or not. You know, I think all economies have their upside and downside, you know. So you've got a situation where things aren't necessarily staying the same, in the sense that it might be a little easier to get something that was harder to get maybe 2-3 years ago. However, that doesn't change the fact that certain rentals and housing hasn't budged. And talking about sales, and then talking about rentals, are always what are considered the higher end, which is just more in demand rentals, and you know, those are still high. So for a South American city. Gracias, amigo.
Fast.
Okay, I am not going to eat all that, but it looks great. I mean, yeah, I wish I could eat that. I'm still working on the soup. Yeah, we eat Corvina filet at home a lot, but this has got some kind of a special sauce. I don't usually get this kind of flavorful sauce, so it's pretty good. So yeah, you know, a lot of people comment on emptiness of restaurants. You gotta understand, we're still on the North American lunch schedule.
Gracias. Oh, look, honey, mine looks as good as yours.
Yeah, it's kind of a butter, herbal kind of a sauce on the fish. Really good.
And lemon.
So we think it's a lemon parsley sauce anyhow. But yeah, we're still on the North American lunch hour, probably always will be, you know. And people are slowly starting to trickle in. Local lunch hour is more like 1:30. And it's more like dinner. So of course the economy, the prices are going to swing in conjunction and parallel to the economy. So things have slowed down here, and so you know, you do see a little bit more of the lower priced rentals, but the sales are still, they haven't really moved lower, the prices. And you know, I imagine some people are stuck in their real estate, and some aren't. You hear about all these people that made money off their real estate, which has nothing to do with retiring somewhere, but things mature to a level where you reach a point where the market is not as fluid, and people get stuck. It takes them 3 years, 4 years, 5 years to sell their property in a lot of cases. So depending on where you came in at our videos, I just wanted to tell you that. And because we've been doing this for quite a long time now, 6 years going on 7, blogging about living in Cuenca, Ecuador, and in Ecuador in general, and other areas of Ecuador, and living abroad and retiring abroad in general. So yeah, that's where it's at, you know. Things are in a flux, and at any particular time, things are going to be a little different. As a commentary, it wouldn't be complete if I didn't address what's going on in other areas other than just rent. Things such as property taxes have doubled from when we first came here. I know people paying twice as much for property taxes, and in some cases 3 times as much in property taxes. Whether that's comfortable or uncomfortable is not the point, because everyone has a different comfort level when it comes to finances. That's not the point, is it? The point is that the trend is up, and it's up dramatically. You know, we're not talking about 10% increases here. We're talking about 100%, 200% increases in property taxes. And that includes car vehicle taxes. The car vehicle taxes have gone up 8 to 10-fold on car vehicle taxes.
Waffle cone. It's like a homemade batter, and then inside of it, it looks like it is peach. It's peaches, or oh, okay. Inside of it, this is pineapple. Pineapple and maybe one other item, because
sort of like maybe like a pocket pie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still pushing boundaries here. I'm having some of the rice.
You probably
But
had enough.
I better cut back.
I'm not sure if I really like this pastry on the outside, though. It's not a waffle cone. It probably would have been better.
Is the pocket part, is it sweet?
Mm-hmm.
That was really tasty fish. Had a really good sauce. This is what we had: corvina al horno, which is this fish fillet baked. This was beef with the basic Ecuadorian salad. The other day, the other video, we were in an international area, which is, everybody likes to talk about Madre Park. It's got all the international restaurants, and you know, they start at $8 and go up to 15, 20, maybe even higher, $25. And it's interesting how the little promotional videos from Ram magazines and Ram pushers, like what's that real estate company, honey, that does videos all the time that people like to watch? It's interesting because we say things like Ram magazines, which includes House Hunters International. It's interesting how they always like to interview people from the most expensive areas in the world from the US, like California, talking about $25 meals. I just had a pretty high class. This is why I'm saying it, guys. Don't misunderstand me. I have to remind people, I'm not doing this. I'm making a comparison, okay? The idea here is that I just had a pretty high class meal, really. How many courses was that? 3, 4 courses or something. Very satisfying, and you know, that lemon parsley sauce was amazing. And the fish was good portion. But anyhow, you know, for $4. So it was Ecuadorian. It was totally Ecuadorian, but with a twist. You know, you still get the white rice and all that. So I'm just saying, you know, there's two different worlds. They're not exclusive of one another in the sense that you can still have a good meal, you know?
Really good service too. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fast.
it's a pleasant atmosphere, 100% Ecuadorian. Nobody spoke English to me. I like that. I prefer that. Well, okay, there you have it.